first, you mentioned metrics for traction. What is traction in your world by the time a company is pitching you? Like, what do you need to see? How do you quantify it as, let's say, a healthcare startup?
Okay, so let's go back. So one of the big things is, and people don't realize, is that investors don't want to look stupid. That's their biggest fear. They want to go talk to their buddy on the golf course and be like, look, I just invested this really cool idea. It's worth like $1 bajillion, right? That's the dream conversation. So they use traction to kind of alleviate these like stupidity markers, right? Like I can invest in you, Chris. I know I've known you for a long time.
Right.
And so that's a traction point, like just the time we've known each other. But for the most people, if you are unaware of the entrepreneur, it really comes down to these like critical things like, do you have customers? That's a traction point. Is somebody else investing you? So do you have a lead investor? You know, let's say you're raising 500K. Do you have half of it closed already? You know, so we talked about friends and family. Friends and family in a lot of ways can be the traction that you're looking for on a fundraise when you're super, super early, right? Like, look, we're just trying to finish off another $500,000 and we closed 200K already. It could be partnerships, could be another attraction. So you're like, look, we've got a beta that's running out of Intermountain Healthcare. It could be strategic partners. So for example, like, let's say Cerner gave you 100K as a pilot. Clearly they're interested in the possibility of whatever you make. You know, so in each one of these bigger organizations has a investment arm typically. Or they're associated with some group, you know, like Epic is Intermountain Healthcare's
Right.
affiliation.
Right. Got it. Yeah. So you have to work through those more organic ends, or you need to find someone who has those relationships already. It might be a longer slog.
Yeah, that's why that, like, we call them gray hairs, right? Gray hairs on the team are super important, especially in this industry, because they've done it before, you know, and a lot of people, we see this a lot. They'll be working at, you know, Epic or whoever and been launching products. But when they go out on their own, it's a completely different thing, you know, like you don't have an unlimited budget. You don't have a team of 9,000 that are trying to make money, you know?